And while we're getting ready to start with Arla Collett Williams and the Ancestor Grandmothers for our second session, we're waiting for a few more people to pop on. And I did want to mention that this is our 1 year anniversary show for High Vibe Channeling. So thanks to all who have come and participated, whether in the physical or from the ET or other realms. It has been a fabulous ride and it's going faster and farther. And please come and join us. It is just a wild energy to be experienced. And while we are waiting, yes, Wendy?
There's
I just,
Wendy.
hi everybody. I just wanted to say thank you to everyone, and thank you Jennifer for that. I, when you said anniversary, I wanted to mention too that today is also probably the last 9999 day. So it's
Mm,
9/18/2025, 999, and if you add that together, it's 27, which also is nine. So it's a very powerful. Um, if we want to use that as a permission slip, which we humans tend to use repeating numbers as permission slips, and especially this particular day. So I just wanted to point that out, um, that it was especially um, pronounced for me today, I guess.
yes, it's a potent energy. And it's 6:03 right now, Heidi says, which also adds up tonight. And obviously that was very important
You
for us.
just
And
can't make these things
thank you
up.
for mentioning that, Wendy, because that's going to be part of this indelibly inked. So that energy is going to ride on through. And it will ride on through to Arla Collett Williams, who is coming in to delight us with wisdom and answers to questions. And we just know it's lots of loving energy, and we can't get enough because it feels like a hug that just never lets go. Um, Arla, anything you might like to ask, and then take it away.
Where are we going to go? I'll take us away wherever you want to go. Just jump on. Let's go. Oh my goodness. It's been an interesting day, of course, and nine is such a special number for me and has been for many, many years. The grandmothers, when they first started with me, 18 was the number. I would see 18, which is nine, and know that I needed to be listening because either something was going to happen, they were going to tell me something. Um, and so that's always been such a special thing. All the variations of three and the specialness of that as well. So the grandmothers have been very busy today, uh, getting my attention and talking on some different things. Um, the visuals are always, I'm so thankful for that they give me. I am a visual person. To begin with, it's very easy for someone to tell me something, and I have a complete visual of what that is or how that is to me, how I see that particular thing. So but they are very excited tonight. And of course, for Star Woman to be speaking, it's like, woo, party, party. So that that felt very loving to me for sure. Destiny was shut down in your coma, yeah. Ishtini ya shataki maya na he, yana hera ya sho, yana hera ya sho, yana hera ya sho, iwashtino. We are so blessed by your presence this evening. We always enjoy when family comes together. But what is family? Is family the blood that you carry? Yes. But more than that, family is the love that you carry. Within your heart, there is an energy that emanates out past what some say is the aura or your energy field. It is infinite. And as this energy comes from the heart and emanates out, it creates communication. Communication with everyone and everything infinitely. It is where humanity is going. Communication through the heart, past what you know as Earth, past what you know as galaxy and universe and universe and universe. This energy that comes out can be directed as well through the heart. If you need communication with someone, some being, or anything, when that communication starts within the heart, the answers you receive will be the truth of your reality in bringing those things to this earth reality. Many humans continue to look outside themselves for messages, importance, and many things. They're all within that communication within your heart. If you see with your heart, what you see will be what is truth. The heart, in pure intent, cannot be used in a way. People think they can manipulate through what they think is love, but that is not love. That is control. And love does not control. Many groups of humans have come together around the Earth Mother. They are in active contact with the star people. As these groups grow, contact grows and becomes more evident. There will be those who ask the star people to come. Come, show yourself. Come, be with us. But you do not need to ask. They're already doing that. What you should do is to set your energy and your heart to that space of intentional love, and they are there. We do not have to ask. It is already here within your heart. For other beings, Hashima's people, you do not have to ask them to come. They are already waiting for your heart to be in the vibration that opens the door. The heart, the pure intent of that opens the door. If you find yourself pleading, I need to know, please tell me, as most humans seem to think they have to do to get an answer. This is not the way to get an answer. The answer is there within that heart that radiates. When you wish to have that contact, open that center in your heart, emanate out that energy. It is just there. They are there. They will see your heart. They will know your heart. They teach us many things. Sanat Kumara said, this is a time that the stone people are falling from the skies, and they will be seen as crystals, as lights that are shining out. Many are seeing this now. The stone people showering down all the wisdom that they have held, all the remembering of the Earth Mother, and bringing the waters with that memory that teaches us. Kashima says humans, they do not respect the air. They do not respect the water. They do not respect the Earth Mother. They are very disrespectful to each other. But the worst is they are disrespectful to themselves. Come back through that heart to respecting yourself, for seeing who you truly are. Through that energy, through that field that emanates from your heart, others will be touched by that energy, never knowing what has touched them. And they too will come to their center, their heart, and begin to understand and to share. Humanity is in a space now where so much is opening. The veil is so thin, it is barely there. Release your thoughts of separation. Separation is something of the human mind. It is not a part of the knowing of who you are. Ishtawania China Hata, Ishtawania Hila Tata, Ashamo Koyantina, Eshelemo, Eshelemo, Eshelemo. You are loved, you are loved, you are loved. We are ready. Are you?
Yes, and thank you so much for that wonderful layered divinity in that message. It just resonates and catches part of me. The heart. What a coincidence. You talked about the stone people are falling from the sky, and we all have our own interpretations of that individually and collectively. But right now, up, I am just drawn to learn as much as I can about all of the entities or energies which are already part of Gaia, which Gaia takes into her bosom to form this oneness that other entities can come and play in. And I know I've been contacted by the earth beings, I mean, inner earth beings and the tall whites and others who are here and not here at the same time. But can you expand on my understanding in that, please?
Can you expand on your understanding of that? And what is the purpose that you have opened to at this time?
I have my thoughts, yes. Thank you. Anyone else with a question?
Yeah, I guess it seems to me that separation that has been the path that humanity has been on for quite some time, uh, as we are in this point that offers many possibilities, we have to extend a very nurturing heart to those that continue to speak the language of separation. Could you assist us as to how to better do that with those that continue to walk that path in a way that we offer the peace that they may actually finally notice is possible when they stop rushing down that path?
As you walk your path, continue to speak your truth. But more than speak, continue to be your truth. If your being says there is no separation, then show that there is no separation. The things that humanity is going through with thinking there is this side and there is that side, more than ever, we here on earth need to be speaking in a manner that does not promote separation. I see many people who speak in different ways. They speak one way as if they are so holy in this no separation. And then you see them speaking separation. That cannot be. You cannot speak in a manner that produces separation. This is a very hard time people are feeling, as if they don't speak out in this manner, that what they believe others will destroy. And so they begin to create more of a separation, saying, we know what's right. And others are saying, we know what's right. When those things only produce more separation. Each human, each being that is here on this earth school learning has to understand that this is a hard time of testing. Continue to be who you know through your heart, who you are supposed to be. And if you say there is no separation, then your life should show no separation. It's very hard for humans to see this going on. To help with this, when you see someone that is separating more and more and more, send them love. Send them a connection. You don't have to tell them. All you have to do is to go within your heart and focus that vibration towards them, surrounding them with that love, asking for peace for them. Sometimes that is the best that one can do, but humanity has to remember you're here to learn, and this soul may need to learn what separation truly is. We can only see the outer part of the separation. We do not see on the inside what brings that separation. They need love as well. We see victim and we see victims, and we victimize those that perpetrate this, they need love as well. Their choice was hard. It is a hard learning to go through to create this. And yet we look at them as not being worthy of love and understanding. It is as if they are broke when you look at them. They are learning. There is something there. And through that, we are learning. Humanity is learning.
Thank you.
I have a question, Ray, or Luis, or
Sure, go ahead, and then Jennifer will go right after you.
okay. So lately, well, it's been a while, but especially over the last couple of days, my spirit is bringing me parts of myself when I was younger or at other times for healing. And so the process I've been using is to love them and let them know that I've learned the lesson and thank them and then welcome them into my heart with all the gifts they're bringing. And I'm wondering about that process. If you have anything to add to that or any insights? Thank you.
This is a wonderful thing. This is your heart reaching out for all the pieces of yourself to be healed. Who better to be healed than yourself? To be a healer, you must go through things that help you heal. They teach you many things within Ascension. Many are going through this now, sometimes going to another dimension or another life, but finding a peace that needs that love. We want to thank you for doing this. In your doing this, that energy is going out to humanity. So you are not only allowing healing for those parts, but that energy is being shared with the world.
Oh, thank you so much. That means a great deal to me. I appreciate that.
Jennifer?
Hello. My question is about uh little younger children in my family specifically, and others that I know are experiencing a lot of sensitivities regarding the Earth's changes and experiencing things in their dreams that may make them afraid. And I was wondering if you had any wisdom to share on how best to guide them through that.
Look to yourself as a child and things that you have learned. Children are bringing us so much wisdom, and so much is coming to them so quickly. and we hear this wisdom come from them, and yet they may not understand and may have a fear that this is incorrect. You are in a position to support this, to be there, to listen, to let them speak as they speak, knowing that they are safe with you to speak what it is they feel. The ancestor grandmothers are so many, and they bring that love and that caring and that understanding. They need to know there is someone that they can talk to. If you can gather children together, that would be something that would benefit them, but you as well. They are the healers waiting for those to reach out to them and listen.
Thank you.
And thank you for that. Do you, uh, I am in a position now where I am aware of and in the dream state in connection with some of my counterparts, which are more aware than others. Is there some advice that you can give us to bring more of that energy into our consciousness awareness or make the dream encounters more effective for all soul groups involved? Please.
Set your intent for this. You have many things that are laying before you now. So it will be up to you to ask the questions. The answers are already there. But your intent has to be projected in a way and not scattered. It must be a focused intent.
That really works for me. Thank you. Anyone else? Ancestor grandmothers, do you have any parting gifts or wisdom or messages for anyone who may be in attendance? And we have Luis for one final parting question,
one
perhaps.
final question. The stone people. Thanks to the glory of YouTube, I've been watching some travel videos, and people have been going to these various parts, some in the US, that have this magnificent rocks, living rocks that are not just telling a story, they're beings. And I have seen some that are in Africa, and wow, Namibia in particular. And through the video, okay, I can connect to that. And you speak of the stone people coming in crystalline form, falling through the sky. But the way I see it is they've They never left. They always have been here. They're becoming more active, perhaps, in their capacity to message to anybody that may step into their presence and beyond. Like I was watching these videos on YouTube, travel videos, and they were speaking to me. Anyway, can you comment on that?
What Shimper, Shandy, Tosha. What Sinot was speaking of was the energy that is coming as if from the heavens. Stone people hold all of the understanding and the stories of the Earth Mother from the beginning, as the water does. They have been here since the birthing of the Earth Mother. Some stones are seeded from other places, from the stars and the heavens, and those come with that energy of teaching. When you connect to a stone person, it is as if you have a verbal record of everything that has gone on this earth from the beginning. It was during the time that they call Precambrian that the stone people gathered wisdom and knowledge from other places as well. The Earth Mother being birthed as a school of learning for many beings, many souls. The stone people were infused with many things, with healing, with understanding, with energies that reach out and connect with you when you hold that stone person. You connect to their vibration, as they all have their own vibration that connects into everything. Talk to the stones. Listen to the stones. Send them your love and your connection, but be prepared. They are proficient in speaking. Once the channels are open, they have much to say.
Thank you. I love them. I lived in New Mexico and at the foothills of the Sandia Mountains where there's large stones, and I always loved hiking among them. Thank you.
So, Luis has inspired me for the same reason. I've been watching videos on YouTube, especially of a lady that travels around the world in itchy boots. She's from the Netherlands. Right now, she's going through the mountains of Pakistan, And as I see these mountains, I've been moved like never before. I feel like they're talking to me, like they're reaching out to me. And it's a very powerful, transformative energy that I'm feeling. When I see these mountains, I feel a lot of love. I feel, well, a lot of joy that I'm able to connect with and appreciate and love these mountains like never before in my life. I feel like they're a powerful presence in my life. Yes, that's what I wanted to share.
You are meeting many relatives, for they are all our relative, as everything is on this earth mother. You are connecting back into this. You are recognizing that you know this. This is a sentient being. This is not just stone. There is nothing on this earth mother that is just something. Everything has vibration. Everything has purpose. Everything has life and has many things to teach. A worm can teach as well as the most treasured guru of the world. If you are open to the worm's message, this is what is happening now. Many are opening to all the relatives that are here. Thank you so much for sharing that today.
Thank you, grandmothers. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. I did have the an idea today which fits in well with your presence here tonight and the previous presence of Cersei, was that for our language, if we could substitute the word water for sacredness, our lives would all improve dramatically because we would realize consciously and with our language and reinforce that we were adding sacredness to our bodies and to and soaking ourselves in sacredness. And I just had that thought and just brought it out there. But thank you.
All is sacred, whether you are laying in a pile of dirt or a pool of water.
Thank you for that reminder. And if I'm going to have them in a particular order, I think I'm going to do the water later than the dirt. Um, if you have time, we have Heidi who would like to share.
Yes.
So, as you were teaching through this channeling, let me just close the door so that background noise doesn't come through. I was understanding that you were talking about the rock people, and these are the same elements and materials that our bodies are made of, physical bodies, just like the rock is physical and our bodies are physical, just in slightly different combinations and forms. And we have intelligence in us and the rocks have intelligence in them. And I realized we're all one. It just all came together how how we are all one. And I had been thinking about compassion before, and I was thinking of how we express compassion in our separateness, in our awareness of our separateness, and how we express compassion in our awareness of being all one. And I wondered if you had any thoughts or teachings on that.
Compassion. To ascend, to rise, to understand. Compassion is something that comes from the heart. Compassion cannot come from the mind. It does not exist in the mind. It exists in the heart. When humanity can have compassion for each other, regardless of what another looks like, acts like, or is by someone's standard, we have already touched ascension. We have already touched that holiest of holy within humanity. Compassion radiates out to everyone and everything, even when it is focused to one thing. You cannot hold compassion within one person. When you share compassion, you have shared compassion with all. You have shared compassion for yourself. Compassion listen for compassion. It speaks to us. It speaks to the heart. It speaks to others. There are those who deny that compassion exists. Compassion is a tangible thing that radiates out through infinity. Allow compassion to be who you are. Within compassion is love. It is birthed in love. And it connects us in such a wonderful way.
Thank you. I was able to follow all of that very carefully and also to take it all in. Thank you for that.
And we all thank you for all of this and the energy. If no one else has a question, unless you have some parting gifts for us, ancestor grandmothers, then we are going to call this another fabulous exchange and co-creation of merging energies. And We are lifting up the Earth Collective with every kind and thought and pleasant deed we do. Thank you.
You are of this earth, but you came through the stars by choice to this earth. The Earth Mother radiated out her energy into many, many universes. There are many here from many universes. They are just not who many perceive as the star people that are talked about. We are in a time now that the choice will be made. Humanity will make that choice. But that does not mean that the choice that is made will be your reality. Blessings to you all.
Thank you. Blessings to you.
I second that, Jennifer. What fun, Arla. Oh my gosh. You know, I feel like every time you come on that we get our hearts upgraded. We get new software installed that allows us to love a little deeper and a lot faster and stronger, and then it just keeps just burrowing out of our bodies into everything in our surroundings. Fabulous. I guess it
It's what we are.
radiates. Mhm.
It's what we are. We are love. We came here as love, no matter where each one came from, to be on this earth school, from what I understand from the grandmothers. When you come to this earth, however you come to this earth, you know at that point that you are love. And that is not using it as a noun, that's using it as a verb. Love is proactive. It does not just sit there.
We're feeling a lot of it today. Thank you. And thank you too, Jennifer. Two
Yes.
powerful sessions. And it just, and I was thinking today, oh my gosh, we have all of this indigenous and Native American and just foundational energy for our existence coming through in the same evening. I'm like, well, gee, maybe it's an anniversary or an eclipse or something coming.
Well,
We
indigenous energy is just energy from the beginning. There are all kinds of indigenous people
Yep.
around the earth. And that's just something that we have learned through our learning, through however many lives or dimensions or whatever that you have chosen to come through, going back to the beginning. Kashima calls it the primal being. So everything that is brought is primal, as in from the beginning, not primitive,
Mm-hmm.
but from the beginning, whatever that was.
Nice. And that's,
It's
yeah, Ramon Stevens actually uses that primal pulse to indicate that everything rides on that from source and is built upon it.
Yeah.
Luis, you were going to say?
well, all that is allowing everything to be exactly as it wishes to be. That is unconditional love, absolute unconditional love. And so that's where we came, and that is the standard that we're supposed to connect. My perspective.
Thank you.
And compassion, to me, is the key to the heart.
Yes, it is.
Or as soon as we can start
Yep.
moving in that direction, everything starts expanding because we start feeling beyond ourselves, and we can grow out of our sense of separation and our sense of victimization and whatever else we felt like we had been. We start growing out of it, basically.
Yeah.
More
Yeah.
good
It's a
wisdom
spark.
from
Yeah. It's a spark. Compassion is like a spark that just, it is something that is in everyone. Everyone has that within them. And sometimes something truly tragic happens that lights that spark through compassion that allows you then to open up even deeper to where that compassion came from.
Come on, baby, light my fire.
Yes.
It will be lit. Ultimately, it will
Yes.
be lit. There's no other choice because the fire
Yep.
is there.
Yep. It is.
And not
Think it,
everybody finds it on Tinder. But anyway, that's a different side story. Anyway.
Is that is that a dating site or what is Tinder?
Well, what a coincidence that you asked that question. I wouldn't know. I believe that it is, yes, but I've never been on it.
Ray would not know that. Okay.
Oh, well, I sure
You
would
know,
know it.
uh, it's
oh,
an interesting name for a dating site. I would just say that.
Yeah, hmm, that's multi-layered, Liz.
Yeah, very multi-layer for sure. But I
thank
just
you.
learned something that's actually good. I guess I'll steer away from that side.
And I'm going to shut off the recording, but